Lately, I've been wanting to finish off this bathroom here, and we're up on the third floor, and kind of a sticky point is this exhaust vent here needs to go out the roof right there, and that needs to be removed. And to do that, I got to go climbing up on the roof, the very steep roof that's way high in the air. So I spent the past few weeks acquiring safety equipment and learning how to use it. And one big sticky point, you can see a rope there with all the clamps and stuff, is, well, it actually needs something to hook to. Ultimately, I'd like to have some anchor points up on the peak of the roof. But even before I go up there, I want something to tie all this rope stuff into. So here's what I got is this U-bolt here with a big heavy plate here. Goes through a 2x4 top plate. That's not coming out. And then I got a couple of nuts with a lock washer in between, so these will not move. And that's what we're hooking up to. And now, having accomplished that, now we got the rope. Well, this rope here hooks to that thing like that. And I thoroughly read the instructions, by the way, and they don't really tell you this is the bottom end of the rope, and it's got this little loop. They don't really tell you anything about what to do with it, so I just kind of hooked it in here. So we have one big 50-foot loop of rope, and I got to go up on that roof. I got this mechanism here, which, oh boy, am I glad I read the instructions. There was so much more to be learned about this thing, and boy, glad I read the instructions. And speaking of having read the instructions, the whole thing with this belt that I'm wearing, and it's all over me and goes on the back. The anchor point is supposed to be, I don't even know if I'm showing it, I'm blind here. In the center of the back is where it is recommended to hook up the safety rope. Then it comes around to these two things here. Trying to do this one-handed. Gracious. Gotta release these things like this, and I got these two hefty ropes now that with big clamps on the end. What am I going to do with these? Well, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to climb up here, and this is about 5. Ooh. Still there? Almost dropped you. I need a better holder for this camera. We are going to hook this right here onto this. Boom. Go through. Boy. And we are secure. Now when I pull on this, it don't go nowhere. And the other one, well, what am I going to do with the other hook? What we're going to do is open up this hatch. And I think I'm going to climb out on the roof with my safety equipment. So that's opened up. Boy, I don't want to drop you up here. It's going to be a long fall for you. Now, what we got here is this stuff, and we're going to kind of bring it out here. And the other end of this thing, boy, here we are. This one, geez, I ought to hook it to something. So for the time being, what we're going to do is run it right back down behind the ladder. We're going to hook this right onto that same anchor point. So, sort of a fail-safe thing. There it is. So I'm hooked in 2 different ways. Now I can climb up here on this roof, and I'm just going to do a little test today. Geez, I've gone on long enough. Maybe I'll do a video of actually doing the roof walk.